This is a quick overview of Module 1, Step 1. All of the items in this module need to be completed by June 11th at the very latest. In Step 1, your goal is to focus on one tightly knit idea for an academic curricular program. Talk to your dean, your VP, and see what programs your community college is currently considering creating. This way, you can have your community college's buy-in, which will hopefully make it easier for you to work on this assignment while you are on your job. Anytime we can do our homework while we are in the office is good. The trick for this is to narrowly focus on a program. This can be a transfer program, a vocational technical program, or a certificate program. Once you have identified the program you want to develop, you will need to be able to provide a rationale as to why this program needs to be developed and offered. So just because a dean wants you to create a program doesn't mean that you just go with that. You still have to provide a rationale. And this means you need certain facts. You will first need to be able to provide numbers, lots of numbers. And the first set of numbers that you want to locate would be the local employment opportunity numbers for someone who has completed that program and is then going on to a job. So you need local employment numbers. In addition to the local employment projections, you need regional employment projections. Remember, when we develop a program, we look at how it fits in our community, how it fits regionally, and then how it fits in other ways. So be sure to gather regional employment data. You will need to get state employment projection numbers. And finally, you will need to be able to give national employment projection numbers. You will use these facts to build the case that your community college needs to offer this program. There may be other facts that you can pull together, but the main ones you will need to start with will be all of these numbers. This information is also going to be used in your literature review that is due on July 16th. The quicker that you can identify your program and locate your numbers, the quicker you can move on to the other steps in the model. But this rationale is extremely important, and you need to develop this before you do anything else. In identifying a new curriculum to develop, you need to assess your local and national needs. Having a clear definition of your problem, for example, that you have a new industry coming in and they're going to need X number of people to fill these jobs, having a clear definition of your problem will help you to focus the curriculum goals and objectives, which will be Step 3 of the model. And that, in turn, will help you to focus the curriculum's education and evaluation strategies, which will be Steps 4, 5, and 6. In this module, you have a variety of quick tasks you will need to complete. The first is to review the information entitled An Explanation of Step 1. From the ASH Reader on Community Colleges, I have included a chapter on redefining the community college transfer mission for you to read. There is also a discussion forum in which you will explore the relationship between your community college's mission and the curriculum. If you haven't already done so, you will need to schedule your second strategy meeting where we will talk about your Step 1 and see if you're ready to move on to Step 2. A reminder, you want to finish reading your course text, The World is Flat. Next week, you will have a VoiceThread assignment dealing with this book, and you don't want to get behind. You can read any edition of this book that you wish. If you don't already have it, then check it out at your local library, or you can order it as a download for your Kindle. If you decide you want to order your own copy, perhaps from Amazon, you can usually do a download that will get you started on your reading more quickly. Just a few reminders. You will want to be sure to review the Welcome module. It has a lot of information about this course that you need to be familiar with. You will also want to spend some time looking at the 6-step model module. While you don't need to review all of the PowerPoints in that module at this time, at least play the overview PowerPoint. This one is not narrated, but it has buttons that will allow you to advance it on your own and skip back to review information as needed. That will give you just a really good overview of what you will be working on over the summer. You also want to take a look at the Narrative Literature Review module, as that has a video that will tell you exactly what belongs in your literature review, and it has some sample literature reviews for you to see. This is also something that we will be talking about throughout the semester. Remember to schedule your strategy meetings. We will be meeting weekly for a while to make sure you're working through the steps of the model and to make sure that you're working as you need to be on your literature review. So schedule those and be sure to be on time for those meetings. If you have any questions, or if you click on a link that doesn't work, just send me an email and we will work together to develop an answer. Thanks for watching. Bye.